Hello, this is Jackpot. In this short video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set and use the jackpot strategy on your PC or laptop. First, what we want to do is set up our chart. This is how the chart comes. We want to set it up so we are able to see it clearly. So we would like to go to properties. You have to right click, then go to properties. Once you get to properties, you want to remove the grid. The grid is simply the lines that you see here on the screen. You want to remove that. Bar up is green. Bar down is red. Bull candle should be green. Bear candle should be red. Line graph is good. Let's take out the volume and let's leave it like that. Then you go here to the bars, and this is how your chart should look. All right. Now that you have your chart all set up, as Fxcapital Online members, we understand that looking at this chart here, we can only see chart candles right now. But to be able to find an entry and make wise decisions on our trades, we have to use indicators. So we are going to set up the jackpot strategy to give us entries and exit points so we are able to make wise decisions on all of our trades. To set up the jackpot strategy, you have to go to the left side here and click Insert. Then go to Indicators. Once you get to Indicators, go down to Trend. Once you get to Trend, the first indicator we're going to add is called Bollinger Band. Keep in mind that the jackpot strategy is made up of three main indications. Those indications are Bollinger Band, Ichimoku Cloud, and moving average. First, we are going to set up Bollinger Band. We want the setting to be 200. That's the exact setting for the mt4 PC or laptop. We are going to leave the deviation and change this color here to white, just so we are able to see exactly what is going on. And we are going to click OK. Now you can see the Bollinger Band added on my chart. This Bollinger Band here is going to tell us exactly what is happening in the Forex market. Because as you can see here, this Bollinger Band simply creates the levels for you. You have a high level here representing as a resistance zone. You have the middle zone here, which would be the 50 level, and you have the bottom level here, okay, which would be a support zone area from the H4 time frame. H1 time frame, again, you can see just the Bollinger Band giving you entries. Bollinger Band at the top, right here, represented as a resistance zone. Price tested and started selling long term. Price sold, reached the middle point. This is where you were able to get a second entry just from the Bollinger Band itself. And again, you can see price continuing going down long term. Although we could find perfect entries with the Bollinger Band, but now we need to know how long should we hold our trade for. So we are going to add the other indicators. The next indicator you are going to add is Ichimoku Cloud. Okay, you're going to go here, Insert, Indicators, scroll down, go to Trend. Once you get to Trend, scroll down and find Ichimoku Kenko HYO. Yo. Click on it, and this is it. My settings are Tenkan-sen 9, Kenjuan Sen 26, Senku Span B 52. And also, Tenken Sen is blue, Kenjuan Sen is red, put that red. You do not need the Chiku Spun. Let me repeat that. You do not need the Chiku Spun. All right, the Chiku Spun is simply the extra moving average that is outside of the Ichimoku cloud that we have. So I'm going to add it here anyway, just so you all know to avoid it next time. And I'm going to come back and remove it. You want the up Kumu green and the down Kumu red. Here you have it. Now you can see this is the Ichimoku cloud right here. And this is the extra moving average that I say I do not want. Okay, you see this? This yellow one right here. And I'm going to remove this because we do not need it. This is extra noise that we want to avoid. Okay, we want to remove this moving average here. So let's go back. Go to charts, indicators list, go to Ichimoku cloud, click on that, and then click none for Chiku Spun. None for Chiku Spun. Also, let's make the cloud more solid. And let's make the candle, the moving average within the Ichimoku cloud, Tenken Sen. We're going to make that a little bit bigger so we are able to see. And Kenjuan Sen, we're going to make that a little bit bigger as well. And here you have it. Now you have a trend indicator that is showing you how you are able to hold your trades long term. We can also change the colors within the indicators as well, just so we are able to see better. I'm going to put the blue yellow and the red blue. This is the colors I prefer, just so I'm able to see what's going on clearly. Feel free to change the color to whichever one you want, whichever one that looks clearer for you. Now that we have Bollinger Band and Ichimoku cloud, we are missing one more indicator to complete the jackpot strategy. To add this last indicator, you have to go to Insert, Indicators, scroll down, find Trend. Once you get to Trend, find Moving Average, click Moving Average, and you are going to change the settings to 50. Settings 50 for the 50 moving average, okay, for this moving average. Also, change the color to light blue. In other words, that some people call this moving average the water. If you are all familiar with the market makers method, if you probably heard that before, the water, the mayonnaise, the ketchup, all of that is different moving average within the market makers method, and that they are named depending on the color that they are. So we're going to just put this color light blue and call it the water, okay? And that will be the 50 moving average. Now that we have the 50 moving average, we can even make it a little bit bigger just so we are able to see it clearly. And there you have the 50 moving average showing you exactly where to find entries and where to exit. Now that we have the jackpot strategy on our chart, we are going to go to the different time frame and see what the chart is telling us and analyze the chart as we go down to the smaller time frame. So let's go to the monthly time frame and see what's going on. From the monthly time frame, we can see where we had a perfect monthly entry for USD CAD. Okay, and this started back in April 2013, okay? you can see since April 2013, the market has been giving us entry with the same strategy, even before the strategy was alive, even before myself was trading. It just took me some time to figure out this strategy and put it together so it could work in my favor. Now that I have it, it's accurate. It shows what happened before. It shows you what's going to happen in the future as well. So you could see here on the monthly time frame, since April 1st, 2013, we had a perfect entry here off the jackpot strategy. Since 2013, price, we can see price buying. We can see bullish green candle above the blue line here in the moving average. All right, blue line, this moving average within the Ichimoku cloud. Then you have a second moving average within the moving average, the Ichimoku cloud as well. And you also have the 50 moving average, the water right here as well. And all that combined give us a perfect entry on the monthly time frame since 2013, exactly right here for a buy. And reason why the entry is for a buy is because we are expecting a long-term buy. We can see price simply bought off the moving averages. We can see bullish green candles on top of blue line, yellow line, and moving average. And we can see how it holds it together and push price up. And this is from the monthly time frame. Now we want to use this strategy in our favor to find entry now. So from the monthly time frame, here we can see price is simply at the cloud, okay? Exactly on top of the blue line moving average. It can break it, it may not. Here on the weekly time frame, we can see price attempted to sell first, which broke the yellow. I'm going to make sure you all can see this clearly. We can see here on the weekly time frame, we had a major sell, price broke and started selling. Although price sold, fell below blue line. Let's zoom in so we can see better. We can see price sold, broke yellow line and blue line, and fall underneath. Then what happened here, price bought over moving average, 50 moving average, and push price back up here again at the yellow line, maybe for a re-entry for a new sell. We will find out more once we go down to the smaller time frame. Daily time frame. Okay, this is one of the best part I love about the jackpot strategy. The jackpot strategy itself gives you the support and resistance you are looking for, but instead it shows you exactly where it is. So you don't have to guess where a support zone or resistance zone would have to go. With naked chart, it will be very difficult to know exactly where to put your support and resistance zone. But with the strategy, the jackpot strategy, you can see clearly where to find resistance and support zone. On the daily time frame, I can see clearly support zone and resistance zone. Here is the support zone where price bounced off, okay? And here is the resistance zone where price first sold, all right? I didn't know this before, but with the jackpot strategy, now I know. All I'm going to do is simply add a line here, red line here, exactly where the jackpot strategy told me to place my line. This is the resistance zone, and this is where a support zone would be at. We also have a second resistance zone within this time frame as well, which I'm going to mark up right now. I'm going to color code this line to green, just so we know that that is a support zone. All right, the next resistance zone is up here. And we are going to color code this as well and make it red so we know that It is a resistance zone. All right, now that we found our zones on the daily time frame, you can also find zones on the smaller time frame if you are looking to scalp. Now we go to the H4 time frame. We can see, again, perfect entry. I'm going to point out all the perfect entry that Jackpot strategy gives. First entry for a sell, Bollinger Band at the top. Okay, that's entry 1. Second entry, candle fall underneath yellow line. That's second entry. Third entry, candle fall underneath blue line. Okay, that's third entry. Fourth entry, candle fall underneath moving average 50 light blue line. And then the last indication that I need is to know how long to hold. Now we can see the yellow moving average on the H4 time frame pushing and holding the trade down. Okay, pushing and holding the trade down until here where it reversed. And you can see that right here. This is where price reversed and started going upwards. So you can see we got entry 1, 2, 3, 4 entries, and we knew to hold the trade long term until they reach all the way down here. Some people ask me, how do I know to get in multiple trades without the market going against me? Well, because I'm simply finding my entries using the jackpot strategy. I can find the same entries on the H1 time frame as well. H1 time frame, let's see what happened the previous week, okay? We can see here, again, entry number 1. I'm going to change the writing tool color to a different color. Let's say light blue, see if you all can see it. First entry here, okay? Continue holding. You can see yellow line holding the trade for you together. And you also have blue line, light blue line, moving average 50, pushing the trade down as well. 30-minute time frame, we have the same entries. Again, this is it. First entry. Now you have entries with the cloud and the moving average 50. Here you can see first entry right underneath the cloud. First of all, we can see price test the Bollinger Band at the top and then started selling. Let's take a look. Here you can see price test the Bollinger Band at the top. That's entry 1. Then price fall underneath the cloud. That's entry 2. Then you have moving average 50 holding the trade down and pushing it down all the way down. Even here, you have another entry. Price candles is still below the Ichimoku cloud and 50 moving average. So you keep holding your sell until price reach TP down here. Here you were able to get a perfect entry buy for USD CAD, and you can see it. This is where price bought off the cloud again, giving you perfect entry. Entry number 1, if you miss this entry, you can cast this entry. Entry number 2, okay? Because price came off the 50 moving average, reach second Bollinger Band line in the middle line in the Bollinger Band, and started buying, continue buying, and reach the third Bollinger Band where resistance should have been, and price broke, and you can see it's continued going up simply because jackpot strategy, moving averages, is pushing the trade upwards. Same with price were pushing downwards, I would have known because I would be able to see it clearly. Same thing goes for the smaller time frame. You can use this strategy to be able to scalp the market and trade the right way and have consistent results. Hopefully you all can understand this video and start using the jackpot strategy. to your favor. This was understanding jackpot strategy on the MT4 PC or laptop. The next video will be understanding jackpot strategy on TradingView, which will be done right away.